Howdy folks, welcome back to Where's My Egg? Last time we solved the puzzle. It was pretty tricky, but I think that kind of showed how those puzzles can go if I'm not super tired. I can kind of stick to them and I can kind of go through everything that I need to go through in order to get to the answer, even if it's painful along the way. It is possible. Let's not do the one that's immediately after that. Maybe we should. Let's just do it. Oh gosh. Well, I mean, at least they don't kill me. Laser array. I mean, I can see why it's called that. We have an array of lasers. And we have an array made by lasers. If you think of this as a two-dimensional array. Sure. Whatever. There's a red thing here. Go in there. Wait, what? There's a... Oh. We've got to make a jumpy thing. We've got to be able to jump all the way over that water. That's the only way we're getting there. So 3 things need to end up in there. What the heck? It's interesting right now thinking about this setup over here, where I've clearly got to get 3 blocks, although maybe just 2 portals in here, and how that can possibly relate to like what's going on the left. It just seems like 2 completely different things. So it's kind of like, I mean, how could that possibly mean anything? Okay, so we have 8 lasers. What? Why? Is it relevant that this laser is in line with this button? Possibly. So I want to jump over here. Or jump over leftwards. It's interesting that that button's there, that opens that. So in theory that allows me to push stuff in. But if there's something on this, then the door's open, so I'd never release it. So then why is there a way in? I mean, I guess that this is just for flying over. So we put a thing here, we push other stuff in, and we leave whatever's there. And we put a portal there, maybe, and a portal here. Because then we land in this portal, fly out of that portal, and then on the other side. This chicken really wants to get to the other side. In a lot of places. So I guess part of the problem here is just like pulling these out of here, I guess. And then is the plan to have... Ooh. Ah, interesting. So then, okay. Let me bring up my whiteboard thing. Here we go. So let's say we do have a 1 there and a 1 there. Now the trouble is, how do we then power that? I guess we do have vertical lasers as well, so we could put a thing above. I was thinking, like, do we need to put a 2 in the middle? And then it's like, I think we do. 2 there, laser in, lasers into the 1, which sure loops around and back out the 2, but it doesn't matter. But then everything's active, and I can jump over here through the 1, pop out of the other 1, and go where the egg is. So it could be 1s there or whatever, but... okay, so let's assume that's what's happening, maybe. So I guess the first thing to deal with is like how to actually get these out of here without just getting the wands stuck or whatever. Now, the problem is there's like so many things powering that 2 ultimately. And now that's stuck. Oh, geez, what? Is this just about pulling these out of here, basically? Or is there something more to, like, it still feels like this left bit is, like, completely separate from what's going on the right. But maybe that's because I haven't understood something. We can block off a crossing point. Is there some way to then... That doesn't push. That's not going to push either for the same reason. Neither of these is blocked on any side. So if they're powered at all... So now we need that and that to be blocked. Which, in theory, the ones could do, but... Well, no, I need one of them to be blocked, because then I can block the other one myself. Is there another way to do this? Block that with that, but no, that feels better, I think. But I'm not going to be able to get this past there now. Except I can use you. Okay, hold on. Back to when that one wasn't stuck. Put it there. Then we can bring you over here and just push you through like this. Okay. Okay, which does that, and then we can push this to the right. We can indeed. Is this everything, basically? Obviously, you're going to be powered again, but we can probably do similar things. But now you're stuck in there. Well, except you don't have to be. We could have put that one against the edge. Okay. Okay, so before we push that in there, put that one against the edge. Then put you there. Then we move this. And I guess we're fine with you being there for now. And we can remove you as well. Okay, so we've basically shuffled them along, which is good. I can get it further because I just need to block that top one. No, I need to block you as well. Can I block? Ooh, we don't have the same kind of situation where there's like two we can block at once. This does feel like two puzzles in one, doesn't it? But maybe there'll be some connection between them. That's again another thing that feels a lot like the Golem. The Golem has a lot of puzzles that are like multiple puzzles in one. I mean, it's the same thing I said when I first said it. It's a bit like the Golem. It's like multiple puzzles in one, and then you have to find out the interdependencies between them. But currently, this is feeling like there's not going to be any interdependency between them. I can speak, I swear. But there must be, somehow. So we absolutely have to block both sides of this. I mean, I could get that one back in, I guess. In fact, it's kind of easy to get that one back in if we just do that. Now you're powered from there, which I don't love. But I could have blocked that as well. So you were going to go there. Although then that's going to... Hold on. Hold on. Or maybe this goes there, and then the one goes... Oh, and then the other one. Also, that one's now being hit. Oops. Okay. Do this. So only this needs to be blocked now. Well, or this, and we push the other one to the right. The problem is the one can't be pushed right now, so why don't we get the one past that laser so I can push it rightwards. Why? Like, we can just use this to help get these ones wherever I want them to be, I guess, right? Like, what if you go there and... Or you go there and you... Oh. It is hard to do both of those things at the same time. Sure. I mean, but I could avoid you getting powered by putting that there again. Do that, do that. So the only thing that's blocking now is you. Then I can push you, okay. Okay, the twos are pretty free at this point. I'd have to swap a few things over to get them even further. But okay. I think I am pushing them all in here. I have to be, right? Well, not all of them. One of them's going on here. Yeah, like I know how this is ending. I just got to get them all there. Which is just a case of painstakingly moving them. can't do that if the one's being hit. Okay. Wait, what? Don't love that. Wow. Okay, what do I want to do? I want to move something. But nice to get the 2s not powered again. When were they not powered? Let's go back to then. When were they not powered? Ages ago. Okay. Could I have done something more with them before I started doing something with these ones? So you're currently getting power from there, and you're getting power from above. So I could do that. That at least gets you out of that row. Like them being on one of the rows is better than being on... Sorry, being on a row and not a column with a laser is better than being on both. And block both of those. There we go. That's good. That's a lot of freedom. Okay. And then the ones I can probably do something like this one's probably in a good situation-ish. If we like block... I'd like to get them into the off-grid spaces. And then I think I have a lot more freedom to move them about, right? I think that is the actual goal. Okay, the actual goal is to get everything into the off-grid spaces. And these two are fine because they're off-grid in the rows and they're just out of the columns anyway. So I could push you further that way, but that's not what I want. I want to be able to push you down. But to push you down, I need to block both that and... I mean, kinda. I think the problem is if I do this, then it's on 2 at the same time, and then I need to get the 2s back in, I think. But I might need to get the 2s back in anyway to help with this. It's hard to say for certain. So there's a kind of gut feeling there, though. Yeah, because I don't want to push you that way. Okay, well, if we get the 2 here. So we can get the 1 over here. So then one of the ones is like basically saved. Basically saved if I can do something else as well. Where are you getting power from? From that. Okay. Can I move this too? Oh, I can move that too if I'm standing above it. Okay. Okay. So that one is saved. For some definition of saved, and that one is saved. But now we're back to the 2. But this is better because now we've got 3 things that are basically safe. By basically safe, I mean I can stick a thing there and I can move it to whichever position I want. Like this. I can get it all the way out here. Hooray. Okay. I mean, this is also safe at this point then. Because now I can just push it down. Okay. The roll over here. That's good. I think I want that. I think I want to push the 1s in. To do that, I'm going to have to position. You like there. I mean, I could just use this, I guess. Yep, okay. Good point. But I think we're basically done now, right? Do this. I should have left the 1 down. No, do the 1. Ooh. Ooh. I think I see... No, I don't see... Yeah, okay, the trouble here is I can't actually get 3 in a row like that. Except if I put a 1 here and push the 2 out through the 1. Oh, and the 1 out through the... No, that can't happen. I can't push a 1 through a 1. So how can I ever get the 2 opposite each other? Push 1 in. Oh, I can jump over the hole, but that doesn't help either, does it? Like if I've got a 1 there, how do I get a 1 here? Does it need to be a 1? Could it be something else? It needs to be a 1. It has to be pushed from here though. So I'd have to pop out of that one, but I can't pop out of that one if this is a 1 as well. What if I've done the other side first? Does that make it better somehow? Like the jumping over the hole, can that do something for me? If that's there, I need to get a 1 here. 1 here. Oh, alternative idea. No. I'll think about that again in a second, but I can't get 2 different numbers. I mean, maybe I can't get 3 in here either. That's even harder. I was going to say, let's make a bridge of 3, but no, that's more difficult than getting 2 in here. I think both of which are impossible. So it's not more difficult. You know what I mean, though. It's more difficult than infinitely difficult. Okay, what exactly am I doing then? I gotta get over you. Only way that's happening is if I fly over. And you can fly over water, right? Yes, you can, for sure. So I've got to be flying out of this space somehow, either by already being flying over something. I guess, is that an option? Just having 2 off 1s and then flying into... No. If I'm flying into something rightwards, it's got to be here. And that does work, right? If I do this, I'll pop out the side of the 1. Just to... Oh no, that's not how that works. Okay, well, that changes everything. Okay, it's good to know what the rules are. So, wait, I do just need 3 in a row then. Is that simpler than I'm thinking? I guess I can put, like, this up here. Ooh. That's fine, I can still push you upwards and to the right. I can push you out of you. Then can I push you out of the other one? No. Or can I push... I mean, I guess I can go through the 1 and push the 2 to the right. Right, this is easy once I do this, because then I can just push this in here and then jump over them all. Okay. That's all it is, alright. I was imagining a much more difficult ending there. Infinite Link, or Deep Rescue, No Return. Let's go No Return. It's all the way over there. Yellow, red, does those. This little area up here in the top right is giving me Shackle flashbacks to a puzzle that I think I've mentioned in the series already, where I just didn't realize that I could do basic Sokoban stuff. It's one of the last puzzles of Shackle, I think. Okay, so we've got a laser, we've got a 1 portal. Only the ones that are portals, so that's much nicer. A laser there, that's interesting. So we've got a little laser and a right laser. Blue, green, red, yellow. Are we pushing? I hate it when it's not clear whether I could be pushing stuff in there though, or am I like, is that overcomplicated? Yeah, I don't know. So how easy is it to get the 1 out? Very easy. Very, very easy. But there's clearly more to that than just trying to get something out of it, right? There's got to be more to it. Like, for example, maybe we use that as like a backstop for a portal or something. Also, just need to think about what's going on with this 1 as well. Sorry, with this 1. My thoughts are just going all over the place. This laser on the right. Like, I can do that. And that does that, which is pretty good, I think. I can put, oh gosh. Ah, do I just want to position those one further up? And that gives me a way of that being a right edge temporarily. We just want this. I somehow stumbled into the answer here. Get rid of you. Push you across. Or is there another step here? Oh, ooh. Interesting. Now the fact that and... No, this has to be a rightwards laser down here. Or does it? It doesn't have to be. Rightwards laser could be up here. Yeah, I see what's going on, I think. Do I? Rightwards laser there. Pointing into portal here. Well, it doesn't really matter whether it's pointing to the portal, but then the downwards laser at the bottom. No, that doesn't make any sense. Because we need the rightwards laser going along here for sure. Let's assume we're not pushing portals into that space. What is the layout of these lasers and portals that would work here? I mean, the simplest layout would be one where the two portals are up here, like unpowered, and there's just an upwards pointing laser over there, and a rightwards pointing laser down here. But how would that happen without... Actually, let's go back to when we pushed that one in there. Well, if we don't push it all the way and just get to the other side of it instead. Because we could just go through the other one, right? La 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 la. Here. So I want to be able to go through, and I think there might be something here to do with like, because I'm pressing the button when I go through, but I'm not pressing the button afterwards, like maybe there's something I can do there where suddenly it is pushable in the opposite direction or something like that. And then I do, yeah, I think I do just want the one here and the one here, and then the two lasers in those two corridors. I think that's the idea. And I need some way of pushing this back out. So that means I need to be able to get to the other side of it, which I can do, but I need to be able to push it rightwards. So that would involve the space that I was in when I went rightwards through the other portal becoming filled, which could only happen if we're doing this on the right of those things. Don't get you stuck against the bottom. So I can unpower that stuff, which is good. I can then put you like there. But I'd have to be standing... Like this is... It gets me there, but I can't push to the left without somehow disrupting that laser that's on that red thing, which isn't going to happen. And there's no other move I could do from here that would make that happen, no. The only move I could do is one where I step off this, but I can't go from there into the one. Can't go from there into the one. Can't go from there into the one. I can get... I was going to say I could get... I was going to say I can get into the room with that, but that feels bad. That definitely feels bad. somehow get to the other side of that one at the bottom and then push it left. I totally think that's what the puzzle wants me to do. I just can't see a way it's going to happen. It's not going to happen. It can't happen. The only thing I can do vaguely like that is like step into the portal here, which will put me out the right hand side, and then the portal will be blocked on the right, but that doesn't help me. That doesn't help me. Is there another layout that works? Maybe I'm fixating on the wrong thing. I'm imagining the two ones here. But otherwise, if, let's bring up the whiteboard. Where are you? Here you are. Okay. Otherwise, if it's like a portal here, shining up this way, then there needs to be a portal elsewhere with a laser shining up into it. But with I've only got 4 objects. Yeah, so that is the trouble here. I've only got 4 objects, so I can't possibly have a laser pointing upwards on one of these buttons or down here. That whatever's down here needs to be pointing to the right. So it can't be the upwards pointing laser. And if an upwards pointing laser is on one of these buttons, then it's not shining into the one which needs to be on one of the other buttons. So yeah, I'm pretty sure this is about... I mean, the puzzle's called No Return as well. This one needs to return, clearly. That's the idea. That's definitely the idea. There's some way of making it happen. How? Somehow be on the other side of the one. Is that the only way the one can move leftwards? Yes, I think so. Pretty sure. Now, okay, so that would also work if the red button were already released. Oh, interesting. I'm trying to... Yes, put you there. Put you... No, wait, what am I saying? Yes, like this. I'm trying to get the upwards laser in there, so we push you through. Then we go that way, then we go this way. I've done it. I've done it. I've done it. I found the trick. I found the trick. I think I've done it. Could you... Oh, gosh. I guess you could get in the way for a second. Oh, gosh. Oh. Not what I wanted. I mean, you could just go against this edge and I can push you to the left. That's fine. Okay. Decouple them. Okay, we're done. Yeah, we're done. Yay! I recognized what the puzzle wanted. I stuck with it and I did it. I didn't get distracted by the ending part of the puzzle being slightly ambiguous. Hooray! Whew, I think we'll leave that there, folks. 2 puzzles, that's good enough. Oh no, there's a red zone. Probably new mechanic rather than necessarily harder, but who knows. I'll see you next time to find out, maybe. Or maybe we'll do some more of these. Nah, I'll probably find out next time. Alright, see you then. Goodbye.